and happy fiesta from San Diego, California, to all our brothers and sisters in Bicolandia and around the world. Though we are separated by land, seas, and social distancing, we are still united by our love for our dear Ina, our Mother Mary, Our Lady of Peñafrancia, through our prayers and through carrying out our traditions, though modified for these times. I'm Charlotte Guarnes Fajardo, a second-generation Bicolana and a devotee of Our Lady of Peñafrancia. San Diego's devotions are well over 50 years old, and I've been involved as a devotee, a leader, and a teacher for many of those years. As far as the history of San Diego's devotion, it was likely carried by Bicolanos who migrated as sailors, young brides, nurses, and students. Devotions in San Diego began as private, solitary, in family units. But as the Bicolano community grew in San Diego, through the founding of the Bico Club of San Diego in the early 1960s, it wasn't long before this greater family decided to pray together in the name of the beloved patroness of their homeland. But in 1976, the club commissioned two of its members, my mother and her sister, to acquire an image from Naga so the community could better direct their devotion. Fast forward 20 years later to 1995. San Diego's Bicolano community had grown tremendously, and alliances were becoming more centered around town and provincial relationships rather than Bicolandia-wide. And so the coalition of Bicolano organizations, known as Pagdibang Bicolnon, was born. This united effort brought us many blessings. The devotion spread to greater numbers and multi-generations, and even outside the Bicolano community. The attendance swelled from an average of 300 people to 3,000 participants at the fiestas of today. In San Diego, we have adopted and adapted many of the traditions and customs of Bicolandia in their devotion to Our Lady of Peñafrancia. A fluvial procession was added to our customs in 1997. A simple procession, nothing like in Naga, but a humble single pontoon bearing the image of Ina, with a priest and a few voyadoras, followed by a few rowers or kayakers, but all are filled with fervor and excitement. We also created the San Diego version of penitential processions. Now this solemn procession is held in the darkness of night before the fiesta. This procession is the quiet time for prayer and reflection as we pray our rosary of Our Lady of Sorrows, and we consecrate ourselves to Ina. In the interest of passing down our faith traditions, our Catholic faith, and our devotion to Our Lady of Peñafrancia, we periodically hold classes for our children to learn about their Bicolano heritage. We also involve our children and youth in our liturgies during the novenas and masses. And the youngest look forward to participating in carrying flowers during the novena masses and especially at fiesta. This is a time where faith is most needed, our trust in our loving God and Ina. In San Diego, we offer our novenas on our website, peñafranciasandiego.com, on YouTube and Facebook. Our single event will be the Fiesta Mass, concelebrated by San Diego Bishop Robert McElroy and a few priests. But the Mass will be available for viewing on Fiesta Day via our website. In this time of pandemic, We miss the coming together, the being with each other, working together, the reunions of friends from afar and even nearby, the great food, the entertainment, the laughter, the stories. The aches and pains of our hard work last year are all so trivial now. Though we can pray in our small family units, isolated, we can't feel the energy and the power of praying together in that same one physical space, in that same way. But as is everything today, our fiesta is not going to be the same celebration as in the past, and it may never quite be the same. The pomp, the sounds, the colors of fiesta are missing. The large numbers of people will be too. Many of the traditions and the flourishes will be changed or absent this year. But when we strip all of that back, when we strip all of that away, we are left with only the love of Mama Mary and her Son Jesus Christ. Only? No, actually, what a blessing that is. Viva la Virgen! Viva el Divino Rostro! Happy Fiesta, brothers and sisters, from San Diego, California.